us. And at the end of the day, she don't even want to show up to lab court. So first, let me get my disclaimer. I'm not saying this video don't support your child. You can always support your child in any way that you feel comfortable. But if you're not the child's father, I do not recommend for you to support something that's not yours unless you just want to adopt a child or something, But that's really will be upon you. But my situation is different. Basically, I never seen a sheriff before child support started, and I got proof that somebody had forged my signature to get child support from me for a child that she basically knew that wasn't mine, but didn't want to come out at first because I was just, baby just born and give it time to grow, and so I could try to get his DNA test. And as soon as I tried to get a DNA test to LabCorp, she didn't even show up. She didn't even show up, text me anything. So what I did was file a court visitation to be able to see the child. So long story short, she tried to basically file a false domestic case against me, knowing I haven't even seen the child but 5 times in 5 years. And then for the past 3 years since the COVID, 2020, I haven't talked or seen or heard from her. So she tried to file a false domestic case against me to the courts, and the courts automatically denied her because they could basically tell she was trying to lie and hide something. And mind you, before child support started 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I had never met with a sheriff. I never talked to a caseworker. I never even got served papers to my address where I stayed at. So long story short, after I filed visitation and the court tried to give me visitation, she still was trying to hide and didn't even want me to know where my alleged child was staying at after I found he wasn't mine. So she wanted to basically drop him off at Food Line, somewhere near and meet her like we're dropping off drugs or something. This is my child. Why are you acting this strange? So obviously I knew it was something, but I really didn't know until somebody that she was messing with exposed her photo pictures. Actually sent me a picture of the child, real father, locked behind bars and look just like him. I asked over 50 people, comparing the contrasted, look just like him. So at the end of the day, I've been having my rights infringed upon, including through the family association because I still haven't been granted a DNA test from the courts or the child support agency. So in this case, I handle things the best way of my capability to do things in a way that's get the right results, if you understand what I'm saying. But yes, long story short, she's trying to use me for a child that's not even mine, and I have proof and pictures that I can show you and upload, so you can get a better view of what I'm saying. But it's sad when the DSS don't even want to grant me a DNA test after I done filed a motion over 5 different times and asked them for a DNA test because she's acting this strange. And me, I'm a very good, educated, well-being, state-of-mind type of guy, so there's no reason to treat me other than exactly what I am. And then try to make up lies on the paper, on the domestic paper now, trying to say he's out of his mind, he's this, he's crazy, Mr. Harris is delusional and whatever. Yeah, that's my last thing. I give you that. But it was all a lie because I even got a full blown scholarship. Yes, for computer systems. So that being said, yes, that's what basically happened. She was not trying to show the loud court to prove that I'm the child father, but continuously tries to get child support from me, even to the point she has sent her stepdad to my job, actually mad at me for his stepdaughter being um, a street queen. I'm not going to be rude, but you understand what I'm saying. Somebody that roams the streets of life can't be mad at me because your daughter's out there and try to put a baby on somebody that she knew wasn't a father, but just wanted to use that person, and that person is me, for the change and hard work money that I work for to try to develop my life. Yes, that's a lot to take in. But fellas out there, wrap it up. Don't mess with these females who out here is jumping from bed to bed. Understand what I'm saying? Get you a wife, somebody that you can build a life with and actually do things right with, not just stuff out of the spite with. Because she's very bitter. Yeah, she's very bitter. Because she won't even tell these folks or even give me a DNA test to prove this my child, but constantly hiding and I can't see the child and provide for a child that's supposed to be mine. Who would want to pay a rent bill but don't live there? Who would want to pay a car note but don't got a car? Who would actually want to pay a cell phone bill that's not even theirs? Understand what I'm getting at here? So it's actually showing me that she just was trying to use me as a tool to make up for the lost steps and lost world that she's living in, and try to get people to believe that I was the bad guy when really it's her doing all the stuff that she wasn't supposed to do as a mother. She's acting like an unfit mother, and I was trying to step in to be the father, but now that I know I'm not the father, there's no reason for me to step in to keep on even trying to explain to these people what's going on because they're not going my acquiescence. So with that being said, I hope you learned a lesson from this video. Do not mess with any and everybody just because you want a temporary feeling. Make sure you have a developed relationship with a certain foundation so you can build your garden upon to reap the seed that you sow in a positive manner. So with that being said, hope everybody had a blessed day, and I will handle mine in the blessed way. Good day.